Hello, everyone. It is so good to be here with you again. I truly missed our time together, and I was looking forward to knowing how you are doing out there in your corner of the world.
Hi, folks.
Tom, you are very quiet today. Is everything okay? You know that I am right here if you need to talk about anything, right?
Oh, Susan, thank you. To be honest, I almost didn't come to the studio today. My will was to give up on everything, you know? Just leave this dream of speaking English behind and move on to something else.
Oh, Tom, I am truly, truly sorry to hear that. I can feel how heavy that sentiment is for you. Do you want to share what happened? This conversation might be exactly what you need to release that weight.
It just feels like I'm fighting against a strong tide, Susan. Last night, I tried to study. I tried to understand a simple audio clip, but it felt like nothing made sense to me. Honestly, I felt stupid. Like I was wasting my time with something that isn't meant for my brain.
Tom, please take a deep breath. I understand you, and I want you to know that I've been there too. This wall we hit sometimes makes us want to throw in the towel immediately. But stay here with me for a moment.
I'm trying, Susan, but it is so hard not to think that I will never reach the level I want. I look at you speaking so easily, and then I look at myself struggling with basic words.
I hear you, but listen, guys. We prepared this episode today because we know that many of you feel exactly like Tom right now. We want to show you that these dark moments are actually part of the growth.
Do you really think it helps to talk about it, Susan? Or am I just complaining about something that should be easier?
It helps immensely. And look, guys, if you appreciate when we have these honest discussions, if you feel that this conversation helps you stay motivated, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Yes, hit the like button, guys.
We want to know that we are walking this path together with you.
That's true. When you subscribe, we feel that our community of Whiskers is getting stronger every day. It makes me feel that I'm not alone in this struggle.
Exactly. We are a team. Now, Tom, let's look at this from a different perspective. We often forget that no one starts life knowing how to do anything. When we were babies, we didn't have the words yet. We had no vocabulary, but we never stopped trying.
It's different, Susan. I was a baby back then. No one expected me to speak a perfect sentence in my first year. There was no pressure.
But that's the point. Did the people around you give up on you because you made mistakes? Did they stop talking to you because you couldn't conjugate a verb at 2 years old?
No, of course not. They kept trying to teach me, and they celebrated every small sound I made, even when it didn't make any sense.
Precisely. They had patience with you until you learned. So tell me, why now, as an adult, have you decided that you won't have that same patience with yourself?
Wow, that really hit me. I guess I'm the person who pressures me the most to be perfect, while everyone else is just happy that I'm trying.
Friends, pay attention to what Tom just said. We often become our own worst enemy. We expect the finish line before we even start the race. But the secret isn't being fast, it's being persistent.
I need to change my focus, Susan. I feel like I'm looking at a mountain and I'm already tired before I even start climbing.
That's why I like the image of the staircase in the dark. Imagine you're at the bottom of a very long staircase. You want to reach the light of fluency at the top, but it's too dark to see the end.
That's exactly it. I look up, I don't see the top, and I feel I'll be climbing forever without getting anywhere.
Right. And because you can't see the end, you panic. But what if you have a small flashlight? A flashlight that only lights up the exact step where your foot is right now. What would you do then?
Well, if I can only see the step right in front of me, I would just focus on that one. I would take one step at a time to make sure I don't trip and fall.
Exactly. Folks, that is the secret of the masters. Forget the top of the stairs for a moment. Focus on today's step. If you learned a single new phrase today, you climbed a step, one step at a time.
One step at a time. When you say it like that, it makes me feel less overwhelmed. But Susan, what happens when I feel like I'm sliding back? What if the step is too slippery?
In those moments, Tom, the dialogue you have inside your head is what decides your future. Many people use cruel phrases against themselves when things get hard.
Oh, I do that all the time. I tell myself, Tom, you're too slow, or Tom, you're never going to learn this. I'm my own biggest critic.
And that is exactly what knocks you down. We need to trade those heavy words for something that pushes you up. Everyone, I want you to take note of these expressions. Use them when the darkness feels too close. The first one is, keep going.
Keep going. It sounds simple, but I guess it's about the momentum, right?
Exactly. It's powerful because it doesn't ask you to run. When everything feels difficult, just whisper to yourself, just keep going. Just keep moving, even if it's slow.
I like the sound of that. Just keep going. And what about when I'm frustrated because a grammar rule just won't stay in my head no matter how much I study?
Then you use one of my personal favorites. Take it easy.
Take it easy. Like, don't stress out.
Exactly. Relax. Take a breath. English is not a sprint. It is a marathon. If you try to run at full speed at the beginning, you'll lose your breath and stop.
Take it easy, Tom. I really need to hear that more often. I feel like I'm always in a rush to prove something. Susan, do you have any more tools for me? I'm starting to feel a bit more balanced.
I have one that is very important for your self-esteem. Use this when you do something small, but you feel like it wasn't enough because it wasn't perfect. You must say, "You're doing great."
You're doing great. That feels a bit like lying to myself sometimes, Susan. How can I say I'm doing great if I'm still struggling?
Tom, if you didn't give up today, you're already doing better than thousands of people who never even had the courage to try. So yes, you're doing great.
I'm gonna try to believe you. Actually, I tried to use a bit of that courage yesterday. I was in a situation where my brain just froze in the middle of a sentence.
And what did you do? Did you just walk away and hide?
I almost did, but then I remembered our talk. I took a breath, looked at the person, and said, "I'm sorry, I forgot the word."
That is incredible, Tom. I am so proud of you. How did the other person react when you said that?
They actually smiled. They said, "No problem, take your time." And then I felt brave enough to say, "Let me try again." Susan, it was like a huge weight just disappeared from my shoulders.
Folks, do you see what happened here? Tom didn't run away from the mistake. He used his English to explain his difficulty. That is real courage and real progress.
It felt so liberating. But you know what happened later? I started comparing myself again. I felt like I was stuck on a plateau while everyone else was moving fast.
Ah, the plateau. It sounds like a fancy place, but it's where most people decide to quit.
It feels like a desert to me, Susan. I study, I practice, but my level doesn't seem to move. It's like I'm walking, but the landscape never changes.
I know it's frustrating, but listen closely, guys. The plateau is not a sign that you stopped learning. It is a sign that your brain is consolidating all the information you already received.
Consolidating? I wish my brain would do that while I sleep so I could keep learning new things while I'm awake.
We all wish that. But think of it like a building. The plateau is the time when the cement is drying. If you try to build the next floor before the cement is dry, the whole house will collapse later.
That is a very smart way to look at it. But Susan, it's so hard to wait when I see people online saying they became fluent in 3 months. I feel like a failure.
Tom, that is the most dangerous trap of all. Comparison. Everyone, please listen to me. Don't compare yourself to others. You are seeing their highlights, not their struggles.
Don't compare yourself. Susan, this is so important that I want to make a deal with our listeners right now. I want to know who is with me on this journey.
A deal, Tom? I like the sound of that.
Yes, I want everyone listening to us right now to make a real commitment. Go to the comments section right now and write this sentence. I won't compare myself.
That is a powerful idea, Tom. It's like a promise.
Seriously, guys, write it down. I'm going to read every single comment, and I want to see your names there. When you type those words, you are making a pact with yourself and with us. We are in this together. Can you do that for me?
Please do it, guys. It changes your mindset. You can't compare your backstage to someone else's stage. It's just not fair to you.
You're right. The only fair comparison is me today versus the Tom of yesterday. And when I look back a month ago, I couldn't even explain that I forgot a word. Today, I can.
See? You are on your own timeline. Your journey is unique, Tom, and it's beautiful because it belongs only to you.
Your journey is unique. I need to repeat this like a mantra every single morning.
You definitely should. And for those days when the doubt is too loud, remember this. You are on the right track.
You are on the right track. Susan, that phrase, it brings such a relief. It feels like someone is finally holding my hand on that dark staircase we talked about.
And we are holding your hand, Tom. Success is not a straight line going up. It's a messy line with many ups and downs. But as long as you don't stop, you are winning.
I'm starting to realize that the things that really matter, the ones that change our lives, are always the ones that require this kind of persistence.
Exactly. If it were easy, it wouldn't have the power to transform you. Every difficult word you master is a small victory for your future.
I feel so much better now, Susan. I'm honestly so glad I didn't stay home today. I'm glad I came to talk to you and to our Whiskers. My energy is completely different.
I am so happy to hear that, Tom. And everyone, please remember, you don't need to master the whole dictionary tomorrow. Just one phrase, just one step. Be patient with yourself.
Be patient with yourself. I'm going to take this lesson with me for the rest of my life, Susan.
I am so happy to hear that, Tom. It is a lesson that changes everything.
It really does. And I want to thank you, Susan, for always being so supportive and helping me see the light.
It is a pleasure, Tom. We are a team, and I learned so much from your journey, too.
And I also want to thank you guys for being here with me, seriously.
Our Whiskers are the best audience in the world.
They are. Knowing that we are all learning together makes me want to keep going and never stop.
That's the spirit. I loved this episode today, Tom. It was very real, and I hope our listeners felt this energy too. Helping you guys is what makes this studio feel alive.
It really does. And look, if this conversation today helped you feel a bit more motivated, please subscribe to the channel. We want this community to grow so that no one ever feels alone in this journey.
That's right. And don't forget to hit the like button. It's like a high five between us here and you there. And for those who want to keep this momentum going, we have something special.
Oh yes, we selected a video that perfectly complements everything we discussed today. It's about how to stay consistent even when you're tired. I'm going to watch it right now.
I'll leave a link in the description for you folks. It will help you keep your feet firm on the next step of the staircase. Thank you so much for your special company today.
Thank you, everyone. Seriously, don't give up on your dreams. I'm not giving up, and I don't want you to give up either. We believe in you.
We truly do. A huge hug to every single one of you. Keep practicing, keep breathing, and we will see you in our next encounter.
See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.